a perfect gem will shine its light through Barcelona and leave the world in awe, as did Mary Lou not so long ago. Today we meet Kim Zmeskal, who may well become the greatest American gymnast in history. With dreams of Olympic gold, the world and U.S. national champion comes here to Columbus to win a third consecutive U.S. crown, coached by the same Bella Caroli that gave us Mary Lou and Nadia. Zmeskal's teammate and the woman who won silver last year at Nationals. Carrie Strug carries with her the medal to crush Kim, the two teammates vaulting onto a collision course with only the gold medal held in the balance. The hopes and dreams of Betty Aquino dashed at the hands of yet another injury. She will spend today at home. The line between success and failure is fragile indeed. Shannon Miller is here in body and spirit, but today only the spirit is willing following elbow surgery only weeks ago. For Shannon, it's the road back to a healthy body and oh so close to the Barcelona Games. In their stead, a collection of fresh, precious faces may well surprise. Amanda Borden, Dominique Dawes, Hillary Grivich, Michelle Campy, and Kim Kelly. We begin our journey to Barcelona, and Kim Zmeskal leads the way. Is she the next Nadia? Is she the next Mary Lou? We're on the campus of Ohio State University, Columbus, Ohio, for the National Gymnastics Championships. Today, we bring you the final of the women's all-around competition. Hello again, everybody. I'm John Tesh, and prior to the Summer Olympic Games in Barcelona, there are two very important events for these American athletes. The Olympic Trials, the weekend of June the 12th, which you'll see right here on NBC Sports, and this event, the National Championships. The way this works today is the top 12 finishers among the women will advance to compete in the trials, so that puts the event in perspective for you. Joining me right now with expert commentary, Elfie Schlegel. Elfie, the #1 woman in the world gymnast right now is an American, Kim Zmeskal.
Well, Kim Zmeskal, with her new world title, certainly has great expectations, and that is to win every single competition that she enters between now and Barcelona. And John, she's on quite the roll. She's already picked up 2 more world titles at the recent World Event Championships in Paris, and that puts her in excellent standing for Barcelona, but also here at the championships. Now, she won't be challenged by Betty Aquino or Shannon Miller. They are both out of the competition, but the name to watch for is Carrie Strug, and she gave her quite the battle in last year's championships.
And we have learned this weekend that those 2 injured athletes will find a way to the trials because of a ruling by the U.S. Gymnastics Federation.
Well, what the rules state is that they can petition right through to the trials, and basically those trials are so important they count 100%.
So we will have our best athletes at the trials. All right, Elfie. Our other expert, Olympic gold medalist Tim Daggett, a man who has been in this position before. Let's put this event in perspective again. We have the national championships and the trials. How important are those 2 events prior to Barcelona?
Well, you know, John, it's really the entire time period. It's this whole time, the championships, the trials, everything leading up to the Olympic Games. It is probably the most intense period that these young athletes will ever subject themselves to. Everybody has trained their entire lives for this one moment. It's where dreams are won and lost, so there's a lot riding on this time period.
Back to the subject of injuries among the women. Let's go down to Beth Ruyak, who's on the gym floor.
Thanks, John. What's been on everyone's lips and minds and echoes through every competition is that this is the best women's team the USA has ever had. And the expectations of these young women intensified after they brought home the silver team medal from the World Championships. And so here we are, 2 months away from Barcelona, and what's amazing is that the story now is suddenly different. It's about Betty Aquino, the 4th best gymnast in the world who's not here because of a back injury. It's about Shannon Miller, who won compulsories yesterday, but is not competing today because she wants to give more time to an elbow injury. And it's also about 2 other potential Olympians, Dominique Dawes and Hillary Grivich, who are also spending time dealing with some minor injuries. Have these women found, at least temporarily, a limit to the physical and mental intensity that they can endure?